What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for joining. We are here to do another reaction to SNL again, and this one is Teacher Trial. As always, I can't do that without the crew. Phenom 202, what say you?
Phenom 202, D-Day representative. I'm kind of glad we're doing these SNLs, though, because it's getting me caught up on a lot of stuff I missed. And, they've been hitting. So what say you, O?
No, actually, I'm with you, because I was off of SNL for a minute, and it's a whole because actually, really, like when the Will Ferrells and them left, like Tina Fey's and all them, I started watching it. So, and how many years ago was that? I was like 20 years ago. Like, it's funny because nowadays I'd be like, yo, that was just like 5 years ago. Then I'm like, oh shit, that shit was like 25 years ago. Like, that's how I know I'm getting old. But yeah, it's definitely getting me caught up on a lot of shit I missed. So and they've been funny, yo. Shout out to SNL. They've been funny. Yo. People said they fell off. I'm like, oh, maybe they didn't.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Teacher Trial.
Sir.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Hey, everyone. Join our Patreon community
And get access to early releases,
Behind the scenes updates, exclusive content, and more.
Your support helps us keep creating amazing videos just for you.
Be part of our journey and help us reach new heights.
With this, or you can get with that. I think you'll get with this because this is where it's at.
You're watching HLN, Headline News. Headline counts for 2 letters. We now return to HLN's coverage of Three's a Crime, the Janet Johnson, Luna, and Kara Torkelson civil trial.
Bill Arnold alongside Paula Abbott live at the Palo Alto courthouse, where another scandal has rocked this city's schools.
High school teachers Janet Johnson Luna and Kara Torkelson are accused of having an inappropriate group physical encounter with their student, Mr. Daly, who was just 16 at the time.
Daly's mother is suing the defendants for emotional trauma inflicted upon her son.
Testimony continues as Gavin Daly will be questioned by the defense.
Now, Mr. Daly, can you point out your former teachers for the court?
Yes, they're right there, giving me butterflies.
So cheesy. Monsters!
Hey, wait, Ms. Daly, please try and control yourself. Continue, counsel.
Mr. Daly, do you recall the events of October 3rd, 2014, the day of the encounter?
Very clearly. I replay it like a movie in my head every single day.
Now, Your Honor, I'd like to present Exhibit 7A, a text conversation taken from Mr. Daly's phone. The defendant, Ms. Luna, texts, "I'm with Ms. Torkelson, come over for some private tutoring." Winky emoji face. Can you describe your response, Mr. Daly?
Yes, I responded with a GIF of a cartoon bird exiting frame so fast that his feathers fly off to imply that I was happy and on my way as quickly as possible.
Yes, you certainly were. To illustrate Mr. Daly's attitude, I'd like to show traffic camera footage of Mr. Daly's car the moment he received Ms. Luna's text. Was that you driving, Mr. Daly?
Yes, that was the second coolest thing I did that day.
Second coolest. I see what you did there.
And what happened when you arrived at Ms. Luna's house?
I ran to the front door saying, "Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God."
I see, and when did things turn sexual between the three of you?
After I walked in, I went to the bathroom, I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, "Your life begins today." And then I came out and we got down.
And how long would you say the encounter lasted?
About 5 hours.
Oh, I remember those days.
Mr. Daly, what happened when you left Miss Luna's house?
I walked to the car with my arms out, kind of like spinning in circles like a Disney princess, like mid-song.
Oh my God, so corny.
And in the days following, how did your classmates learn about what had happened?
I believe from me telling the story to anyone who would listen.
And were you ostracized at school because of this?
No, I felt more like Forrest Gump when he was running across America and people started following him because he represents hope.
Yet your mother claims your peers called you names.
Oh, yes, sir. Kids called me the chosen one, king of everything, the revenant, Three's Humpany, Diary of a Pimpy Kid, Velocitaptor, and My Man, but like the way Denzel Washington says it.
I'm sorry, my man, the way Denzel Washington says it?
Well, let the record show the witness means my man.
Yes, and did this affect your relationship with your family at all?
Oh, yes, sir. My grandpa and dad were estranged. This event brought them back together.
To illustrate Mr. Daly's mental state in the days following, here is a Vine he posted the morning after the encounter.
Everybody dance to be feeling great. Everybody feeling good. Everybody dance to be feeling great. Everybody dance to be feeling good.
I can't with this kid.
What a dork.
Okay, you know what? We'll take a short recess, and then we'll resume testimony from my man.
Wow, absolutely riveting testimony.
I know, that kid rules. At 16, I was still all about playing with Legos. More after this.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, and remember
Oh
to
my goodness,
subscribe.
yo.
I got
That
so
was
many
funny.
long things I want to say.
Oh, yeah, all kinds of stuff going on. But yeah, I thought it was funny. I thought Ronda Rousey was going to be a little in it more. Actually,
Yeah, yeah, I guess.
I thought that, but this honestly, it touches on how guys view those things compared to how women view those things.
Especially if they look like the two teachers there. Like that's why that's
Oh,
the
yeah.
whole thing now. No, I can't even say because I'm gonna say it. Just it is what it is, yo. Everybody's started, yo. You be looking at the teachers now that's doing it. I'm like, yo, these teachers
They don't look like the
got
teachers we did back in the
lying.
80s.
Like,
no.
yo, like where these teachers come from, yo?
Yeah,
Because we had
yeah.
a teacher in high school that was rumored that everybody, you knew who I'm talking about, Miss.
That's
I
all.
was just, and I'm talking about Miss F. Yo, and she had body though. I would give it that, Corey. Like she was an old lady, but she had the body like boom boom. But her face was like you know what I mean. But everybody, it was rumors. Like everybody had rumors about it. Like oh, such and such. You know what I mean? So I mean, but it wasn't like what you see nowadays. Or like the young teachers. So
yeah,
it's wild though. But it's like you
You
said.
don't remember young teachers teaching us.
Well, that's true. That.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
me
remember.
either.
All my teachers they was like, oh,
I know that is true, yo. Like where these young teachers come from, yo?
yeah. I don't remember being taught by somebody who just got their teaching degree. Nah, that's crazy, yo.
I don't remember that either.
Oh,
That
no,
was
they call it
what it was.
apprenticeship, though.
But we probably like that generation. All the teachers like aged out, and it wasn't a quote unquote good job anymore. I hate saying that. I mean, it wasn't a high paying job like back in the day. You know, teacher was a solid, you know, check, a solid list, career, boom, boom, boom. But unfortunately, we don't appreciate teachers the way that we should. So their paychecks didn't like really rise with everything else. So older folks, like once they got out. So it was just like really now. You either got people that's lifeless or you got people fresh out of school. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, shout out to the teachers because I can't do it. I'll be punching all the kids dead in the face. Get the fuck, get off.
Nah, kids be wilding, yo. But there was y'all remember Mary Kay Letourneau from the 90s?
No.
He was a teacher who had a baby with her student.
And he went to jail, and he waited for it, right? Till the guy
waited for it to come back, raise the kid, and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do remember that. But that was such a big story. Now that's just happened like every other month, yo.
But it's crazy though. It was 1996. She was 34, and the student was 12 years old.
Yeah, I think he was like in the 7th grade or some stuff like that.
Wow, that's wild. And I remember watching.
She got 6 years in prison.
I remember watching. That's the other crazy part on this. Well, I will touch on that story real quickly. Now, I remember watching the documentary about it because he was really in love with her,
He was.
As what happened if you 12 years old and you know what I mean, blah blah blah. But she was really in love with him too, though. She was like, she had definitely had some problems, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's crazy when it comes down to prison time and all that, how the opposite was. Because if you was a dude and you did that to a child, you wouldn't just get 6 years. You know what I mean?
Oh, you'll get some time.
Yeah, you'll get some time. See how they treat it, and especially I'm like, I'm yelling. I can scream off the top of my lungs about the hypocrisy. At the same time, watching that SNL skit. Let's be real though, like that happened, everybody be like, "Yo," like you know what I mean? It'll be high fives and everything, yo. Just the way that we treat it is crazy in society when you think about it.
It is, yo, but I've seen more cases now where the female teachers are getting hemmed up.
Yeah, I mean they should as it
because guess what? They do what homeboy did, just be telling everybody. You know what I'm saying? Instead of keeping what they doing. And you know, I do see when, and I'm just speaking from my experience as a being a teenage boy.
Don't say that with this video, yo. Never say don't.
What I'm saying, not my experience with no teacher, but what I'm saying is like, you know, I think I would have wanted to smash a teacher, you know, like the right teacher came along. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and you know, and the mama in it, played by Kate McKinnon, you know, she kind of was like, yo,
that would be everybody's mama. That would be everybody's mama.
Like everybody's mama. I'm like, Mom, I'm not traumatized, Mom.
I'm looking at this like, I'll be in school. Like, it was funny. Like, he was like, they called your name at school. She was like, yeah, Three's Company, the chosen one. Like, you really would be like that dude at school. You'd be like, yo.
Yeah.
Because that's, you know, it's crazy, yo.
Yeah,
I mean, that way, but it is just crazy.
These stories, though, these people, like, it's not a story that I've passed. So you can open up Yahoo or something like that, the news page, and you're seeing these like young, good-looking teachers messing with these high school students, middle school kids. Like this Mary Lou Letourneau, she was married with 4 kids, bro.
But yeah, they'll be like middle school kids, like you said, middle school. That's what I mean. Like I don't really understand. That's how you know they got mental problems, though.
Yeah.
But let's be real. I mean, you got to have something mental with you to even. Who would even want to talk? Look, I'm in my old man on get off my grass stage, y'all. I tell you right now, yo. This don't tell you what I hate, y'all. Where I live down the street from my house is a high school, and right across the high school is like where the closest grocery store, like shopping center, is. So when school lets out during school year, all the kids come over there. Like they either getting picked up rides or they going into the store and this and that. Yo, I hate motherfucking teenagers with a passion, yo. I don't know if it's not a good thing at this point. It's a good thing I don't carry a firearm because I hate motherfucking teenagers, yo. I don't even know where this came. I just look at it and I'm like, yo, just the way they and talking and all loud and this. I'm like, and it's funny because I know we was doing that shit. I know we were the people, and I should be showing them some grace. I'm like, man, what? You don't just shut the fuck up, pull up your pants, and get the fuck about this store. Like, I hate teenagers, man.
Nah, we was like that, yo. I don't know, like, man. I remember we used to go hoop, and we used to go to 7-Eleven. This nigga Ollie used to be drinking big gulps, ain't paper shit. He be drinking it down. And just walk out the store, yo. Like this motherfucking teenager, yo. It's teenage shit, yo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yo, I hate everything about teenagers, yo. I know I used to be one, yo. I was like, yo, now I know why. But now I'm realizing why people used to look at me funny, yo. I'm like, yo.
Yeah.
But I used to be like, yo, such and such. And it'd be funny. I ain't don't like, such and such. I'd be like, my head, yo, you're a racist old man. Like, nah, yo. It's just like, yo, fuck you. Like, what the fuck? Why you gotta come in and act like that? Like, why you gotta act that way, man? Just come in here, get shit, get the fuck out.
Loud. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of stuff, yo. But to your bigger point, like, why would a teacher want that? You around these people all day.
Yeah, that's why I can't understand it.
You know what I'm saying?
I'd be ready to cuss their ass out all day.
Yeah, like, there's some hypocrisy too. Like I said, I think the gap is closing just a little bit with these teachers getting arrested for it,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, it baffles me, yo.
Yeah,
I don't understand it. I would never understand it. What they seeing these like.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even want to date nobody 5 years younger than me. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Because I was like, what we don't listen to, yo?
Yeah.
That would be my whole thing. What we don't listen to? The radio, Spotify. What are we listening to?
Yeah. Like,
You
how
don't
can you
put
date somebody that's like
you don't-
10 years, a decade younger than you?
You don't put on some shit. I'm like, man, if you don't turn this bullshit the fuck off, like, you know what I mean? You don't put on some of this mumble rap or some of this motherfucking I don't even know what the R&B scene is now. I don't want to hear none of that little Jacquez or whatever the fuck. I don't know who it is. They'll be like, yo, no, I'm not. If you don't put some motherfucking New Edition in that deck, baby, I'm gonna punch everybody.
Who's New Edition? Yeah, it's crazy.
Corey busy right now, but that's what's up, yo. Shout out to SNL. Teachers on trial. Corey's on trial.
No, I'm just I'm listening to everything y'all saying and looking at this stuff.
Yeah,
I'm probably freezing up, so I was trying to say too much because my
you've been crystal clear the whole time.
Okay.
But shout out to SNL headline news, you know, headline.
There you go. Well, look, man, this has been great. Thank you guys so much for watching. SNL is great as always. This is funny. Let us know, because Phenom and Ollie were definitely going back. Let us know y'all thoughts on this whole thing, man. This is a deep conversation, but a cool conversation we can have. Please don't go at each other in the chat. Let's keep it civil in the discourse there in the comments. But other than that, man, this has been great. SNL is always funny. Thank you guys so much. I'm Corey Roy, Phenom 202, Hollywood DA, and we'll be back.
Hold on.
Reaction.
And the disclaimer, it's always wrong. Like,
it is.
Yeah, I want nobody.
Like, I would be mad if my son was doing that shit.
Yeah, it's always wrong. I would be mad too. I might. No, you don't. It's always wrong.
Minds ain't developed. All that stuff. They don't know the feelings.
12 is just way too young. I don't
that's
understand why she even thought that was cool. I mean, yeah, it's.
but all of them, high school too, yo. Don't matter, yo.
Yeah.
You there to do a job. You do your job. Get the fuck out.
Mm-hmm. Peace out, everybody.
You could get with this, or you could get with that. You could get with this, or you could get with that. I think you'll get with this, because this is where it's at.